Oh, welcome back to the 80/20 Movie Show. Pat Himes, Gary Smith. We will get to Mob the Rob in a minute, Gary. But right now...
Mob the Rob. How many times are you going to do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right now, very happy to have our next guest on the line. They are the founders of one of our featured sponsors here on the 80/20 Movie Show. It's Kat and Dave from KStrophic.com. Guys, what's up?
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, guys. Thank you very much for joining us today. We've actually been trying to get you on for a while, or at least I've been bugging Pat to get you on for a while.
No.
I figured no.
Only one of us is wearing their KStrophic shirt right now, by
Really?
the way. Yeah.
Are you sexy?
Yeah, he is. He's quite handsome.
Ooh,
And
I can't wait to see that.
You don't watch our YouTube?
I hope she doesn't, Pat. I keep telling you about this. So
Yeah, I've seen you on YouTube.
Yeah.
I know Dave has.
He's like, yeah, I've seen you.
It's like, Pat, you slouch too much, yeah.
Gary hides behind the camera. That's fine.
So let's talk about the site a little bit. You guys haven't always been the home of more boobs and less politics. What were you doing before you began running KStrophic.com?
You want to start?
Well, let's see. I took some computer classes in college, and I really kind of got into the internet. And let's see, that was probably, 30 years ago. And then probably 15 years ago, I had met Kat online, and we were talking about the internet stuff. And she had said she had wanted to have a website. So, I don't know, a couple years after that, I put her together one, and she's been running it ever since.
Sounds like good teamwork. It's sort of like how Pat and I have done it, start and stop several times now. So,
we had our own site. It'd be called procrastination.com probably. But yeah.
lazybastards.com. That's probably already taken, right? So one of the things I've always wondered, having watched your site now for quite some time, especially when Pat and I are at the end of our segments looking at it and laughing, because a lot of the content on there is hilarious. Is the color scheme, is the red and the black. Whose idea is that? Because I really like it, but I just want to give somebody credit for it because I really like it.
That would be me. I wanted it to have an edgy look to it and different from all the other sites. We might not be as clean as the other sites, but you'll definitely leave knowing something that you didn't know when you first came.
I like to
but
think
the black and the red just gave it that, metal look to me, and I liked it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Agree.
I like to think of you as like an approved crack.com. I used to be a big surveyor of that site. Now I've ditched it for KStrophic.com because I get the same kind of information, but I get more boobs.
A lot more boobs.
Yeah.
That's funny that you mentioned cracked. and how I got to running a website. That's a funny little story there.
Why don't you tell us that?
Well, this all started for me. I was trying to win a T-shirt. I used to be in the wholesale business, and I was on the internet, searched the internet every day, and I was a professional browser. And they had a contest up for people to, not Cracked, but it was a division of the company who owned Cracked, who I will not name the site. Maybe we'll tell you why about that later. But they, whoever turned in the most content would win a T-shirt that got approved. Their content got approved. So I started submitting stuff. And I went from winning the T-shirt to running the website.
Oh, wow.
Within 5 years, I was running the website by myself. Now, this was another website, not Catastrophic. Mm-hmm. Things kind of started going bad, and Cracked was part of it. They were part of the family. And when I met Dave, it was like, I want to have my own website. I can do this. We can do this. He is the IT guy. He is the brain behind all the little flickering lights. But he put it together for me, and now we have that. But to me, Cracked is evil.
I agree. I've been telling Pat
we don't
for
like
a while
Cracked.
not to use them. Yeah,
Right.
It's full of viruses too. But he may
I only looked at it when I was at work, which is why I'm unemployed now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
That's very true, Pat.
So give us a typical workday in the site. One of my favorite things so far is hearing Dave yell at some of the interns in the background.
That's the best part of my day today.
Yeah. So tell us a typical day in the site, how the site is run, and how many people are in the operation.
Well, first we unchain all the interns and let them out of their cages. We keep them here by force. We have 5 interns, and then there's me and Dave. And like I said, Dave is the IT man. Anything that's done on there, any promotions, any widgets, anything going on with the site, he's the one that runs it. He takes care of the server. He takes care of everything. I get up in the morning and I start looking for news of the day, the content we're going to run, and then I start passing it along to the interns. The interns program it, and then it goes from there. And we work with the members and just try to keep everybody entertained.
So you said something interesting there, members. How important are the members to the website?
Oh, the members are the website.
That's really the only reason that we do it, is to give them content. It's she works tirelessly, 24/7, 365 days a year. She is going. She don't even take Christmas off. So she's just constantly looking for the latest and most viral stuff to put on the site every day.
How long has the site been up? We've only known it since we began our partnership together. So,
And that's another strange story. When I first started with the other site and I mentioned to him, we had met through the other site, and I had mentioned to him that I wanted my own site, and he was putting it together. He started putting it together 5 years ago, so it's actually 5 years old, but we didn't do anything on it for 4 of the years. So technically, it's only a year old now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just had our first anniversary of content, daily content in April last year. So we're just a little over a year old.
And we're doing phenomenal for only being up for a year, I think.
So that's another interesting point. Some websites, they've been around forever. You look at some crappy Yahoo, go to Yahoo, and it changes format. It seems to be like every 3 weeks. But what I've noticed is their content is sort of
a lot of stuff repeats, Gary.
It's a lot more advertised now
Yeah.
too. A lot of sponsored content, like super. You're just reading an article, all of a sudden this is sponsored. South Park did a hilarious thing about that, by the way. But my question to you is, how do you keep it fresh and make sure that your members are happy and coming back for more every day?
We try to keep the ads to a minimum because we want the user's experience to be the same as ours. When I browse on the internet, offensive ads or the pop-up ads or any ad that makes it where I can't enjoy the site, I won't go back to that site, and I don't want to do that to my members. The most important thing is the member. Them coming and viewing the site is what pays the bills. If they're not there viewing it, they're not going to see the ad. Some native ads are fine. We've had a few that we throw in here or there, but we try to make sure that they're very pertinent and for our type of customer. So we're not just going to throw up anything anywhere. There's some sites I go on and look at, and every other post is a fake article about something, and it's not really an article. It's an ad for some product that's being sold on Amazon or wherever, and it becomes tiresome clicking on things that aren't really what you want to see, and it's taking advantage of the people that come to the site, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're very careful about the advertising part of it. Like we do for you guys, very special ad on the sidebar just for you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate it
those
too.
Are good. I think it's important and it's good and it's something we want people to see. We also have 3 Google ads. If you don't use the ad blocker, you will see 3 Google ads. But besides that, we don't have any real other advertising.
A lot of content and a lot of I'm just gonna say it, boobs, which
Yeah.
I like. So
I think.
Hey, sex sells, man.
yeah.
I think, just a reminder, it's Dave and Kat. They're the owners and runners of Catastrophic.com, fine sponsor of this show. And before I get into my next serious question, what's your favorite commercial that we've cut for you guys?
Probably the last one. I like the last one.
Of course.
a lot.
I went out on a limb on that, and Gary's like, whoa.
No, I really like the last one. I like them all, but it's kind of like the thing we were talking about before. Just hearing your own name, it's really neat when you hear a catastrophic commercial that you guys make up, because it's something that you're representing us, but that you did with your own artistic talents and special broadcast talents and all that. It's really, the last one was really good. I enjoyed it.
So
I like the girl that goes,
Yeah. So does Gary.
Exactly.
That drives me nuts. I will say our special talents are mostly derived from alcohol. So just if you're interested.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think that's brilliant.
I do too.
Yeah, we pay our interns in drugs and alcohol, so
And don't forget food.
yes,
Hey, who
we feed
doesn't?
them.
Who doesn't? Yeah, that's Gary's favorite part of the ads now too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Pat, I'm gonna murder you one day.
Let's has there ever been a time where an intern or user submitted content, or even you or you, Kat, or you, Dave, you're like, there's no way we can post this. It's just too much. I mean,
Oh yeah, oh, yeah. We've had arguments over that before.
Well, we've had some people turn in things, and we're pretty out there. I mean, we try to put everything up, and we've actually had basically pornography turned in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that. I thought I could sneak it in under a different name.
Yeah.
There's no sneaking anything past her.
You open up a submission and you hear bounce, wow, wow. You know there's trouble.
Yeah. You're not gonna sneak anything past her. We've had some pretty. We have a line that we don't cross, and we can't define it.
I can define it.
Well,
Is there? Well,
but
to turn that on its head, where's the line where you're like, yeah, this doesn't make the mustard. This doesn't cut the mustard.
Are you talking about a normal post?
Yeah,
or are you talking
anything.
about
You're like, hey, this is too
pornography?
boring. No, this is too boring to post.
he's talking about the other end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, truthfully, on submissions, I really try very hard to get up every member's submission, because I think they deserve a voice too. If it's really boring, it would affect the time that it would go up, perhaps. But I try to get everybody's up, unless it crosses the line into the photography side that I'm
Something
talking
Gary
about.
sent in. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, look at these.
and I can
cute
give you
pictures.
those, but I don't know if that would go over well on your.
No, we're both married. We don't think our wives would
Yeah.
appreciate it very much.
There you go.
Not to each other. We're married to women. But
Whatever.
yeah.
Speak for yourself, Pat.
Oh, okay. And then,
It's Dave and Kat from catastrophic.com. Don't forget, surf the articles, learn tidbits of trivia, stare at Gary's favorite part,
Boobs.
and then my favorite part, the Daily You guys have experienced great growth over the year that your site has been active. Any plans to expand beyond decorating the internet with boobs and humor?
Dave, what are we going to do tonight?
Uh-oh.
well, Kat,
We're
probably the same thing we do every night. Plan to take over the world.
I thought we were about to go into one of those files you don't like to open up.
this is getting weird. Pat and
No, we
Pat and I are the ones
we
drinking.
already have 5 sites. We have 5 other sites under the Catastrophic Media Unlimited family.
Sure.
And we're going to add more. We're hoping to get up to around 30 to 40.
Why not?
So that's a plan.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Wow.
Yeah.
That
and
makes
we want to expand. We can get a podcast going. Hopefully, you guys can advise us on that.
Absolutely.
We'd like to get into doing video. Something original video we can post on YouTube and whatnot.
Yeah, we just started doing that
And,
ourselves. So yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
there's-
any outlet to let everybody know, hey, come check out the site. You know.
No, we understand. We're just, like Pat said, we're just lazier. So,
Yeah.
All right.
well,
Well, we want to
Do
thank
it
you
now while
guys.
you're young. Trust me.
Oh, absolutely. We want to thank you guys. You guys sound like a great team. It's very nice to finally get to meet you. Dave and I usually only talk via email, Gary, so it's nice to put voices with names.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
And don't forget, check out catastrophic.com. Find sponsor of the show. You hear the ad every time we play it, and then you hear our moments of catastrophic at the end. Dave and Kat from catastrophic.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Dave and Kat from catastrophic.com. Gary finally got him on our show.
Yeah, finally. Even though you mocked me for saying it, but that's fine. Pat, we got to turn these lights off.
Yeah, when we come back, It's Rob the Mob. It's the 80/20 movie show.
It's mobtherob.com.
It's Rob the Mob, right?
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
Mob the Rob, though, at the beginning. I knew you were going to do
Yeah.
it, too.
It's the 80/20 movie show presented by Fatherhood Rules.
I love my friend.com.